My program is what I'm doing right now. I'm building a new school. I'm building a parking garage on Devon. I've just created a new TIF district. We've just created a new special service area on Devon. These are all things we're doing right now.
But Brewer's saying that TIFs are not good, and he says, you know, that's taking money away from schools and parks, and it's giving it to developers. Do you disagree?
Had I not had the TIF, we wouldn't have a new school.
What is TIF? Is tax increment financing. What does it do? Tell us what it does.
A tax increment finance district, and what Brewer doesn't understand it. That's why he says it.
Seems like a smart guy.
Well,
he's an architect.
It's the increment. It's the increase of the. It's not the base tax. It's the increment the increase that you get in the taxes, that's used in the neighborhood, in our own community.
But not for education, not for parks.
Why, certainly it's used for education.
It is. It goes to the Chicago Board of Education. Gets
$30 million of the increment is being used to build a brand new school in our ward.
But it doesn't go to the Board of Education. It goes to something else.
It doesn't
always go to education.
Well, in our case, $30 million is going to the Public Building Commission to build a new school.
Doesn't it say once you have a tax increment finance district that area, there will not be additional property taxes going to the entities that it usually goes to? Isn't that what TIF is? Do I have that right? No. What happens for 23 years? Tell me about that.
In the Lincoln Avenue TIF, monies were taken out of the TIF to build the new police district for the 20th district. Monies were taken out of the TIF to build a new library on Lincoln Avenue.
For how long? For how long? But does that mean that the increment of property taxes that
it's
usually
the increase in the taxes. It's not
right,
the taxes.
But that increment, what happens to that increment?
The increment is the increase in the taxes.
Right, but what happens to it? Where does it go for 23 years?
It goes to build these things in the neighborhood.
And where would it go if not for the TIF?
It would go to the regular taxes for county-wide.
Not city? What about property taxes for school? Wouldn't it go to the school, Chicago Board of Education?
It would go county-wide.
It's not citywide. Wouldn't it go citywide?
County-wide.
Right, but no.
But no,
the
you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, but...
But you're not listening. It would go county-wide. This way it stays in the community. Okay. Similarly, it's staying in the $30 million is staying in the community to build a new school. I want to build an addition or a new library.
Why do you think
in the 50th
Why do you think Brewer is against TIFs?
Because Brewer is listening to garbage that's being spread by certain county commissioners.
Who are those county commissioners?
I'm not going to name
Mike
names.
Quigley, is he somebody you're referring to?
He's also supporting my reelection.
Mike Quigley is?
Mike Quigley.
Well, Mike's Mike's worried about TIFs.
Mike Quigley, Larry Sufferton, and Forrest Claypool are all supporting my reelection.